Are you thinking about moving or traveling to Toronto? Toronto is an eclectic and vibrant city full of exciting neighborhoods that shine with a mix of great food, events, and culture. Each neighborhood has special features and allure that add to the city's charm. So today we hope to share with you our 13 best Toronto neighborhoods to move into or to visit when traveling. Before diving into the neighborhoods, I want to give a quick disclaimer. Some of these videos date back to 2016, and so the areas may have evolved and grown throughout the years. But do not be discouraged. The tours still capture the neighborhood's unique appeal, so you can judge for yourself if they are worthy of hosting your potential next home. So in no particular order, let's go. Number 1, the beaches.
Hi, I'm Susan Legg, and today we are going to be taking a tour of Toronto's beautiful beach, or how we residents like to refer to it, beaches neighborhood, a phenomenal place to come and spend your day and your life, should you choose to. So come on, let's go. So the lifestyle in the beach, you can expect to spend a ton of time outside, whatever the time of year, it doesn't matter. You'll always find people outside, people biking, people running on the boardwalk, and we also spend time indoors at clubs like the Balmy Beach Club. There's tons to do in the beaches. This beach is all snow fenced off all during the winter, so it's all leash free. Cleo, you want to go for one? Go! There she goes. You gotta have a dog, a stroller, or just a reason to be outside to live here. We have a lot of different types of people that live in the beaches. Families, empty nesters, young professionals, students most certainly, teachers, doctors, psychiatrists, chefs, tons of stay-at-home people. If you're a family thinking of moving to the beach or thinking of starting a family, there are plenty of amazing schools in the beaches. In terms of real estate, there are a ton of different kinds of real estate. We've got single family housing, we have semis, we have a lot of renovation going on, but we also have rental properties, very cool condos. So this new property is actually an historical property. It's the Belfair United Church. It is being converted into condos. There's retail at the bottom. The mixed use aspect is quite popular in Toronto, especially down here in the beaches. One of the things I love about the beaches is the fact that you can spend the whole day in all the shops and all the services all along Queen Street. It's awesome. Come on in, I'll show you Le Baron. It's one of the shops I take all my girlfriends to whenever they come to visit me. All stuff from France. One of the most popular places to come in the summertime, Ed's Real Scoop. Lineups out the door all summer long, every night. It's on every top 10 list. I'm about to get an amazing pumpkin pie ice cream cone, which is made from Ed's mom's homemade pumpkin pie filling recipe. In terms of getting downtown, you couldn't ask for a better location. Hop on the streetcar, you're gonna get yourself downtown in about 20 minutes, half an hour at most. Here's why I love my neighborhood. Where else can you find a place in the park where somebody has built a little door to go into their little house? We're not quite sure who lives here, but every time I come by, somebody has redecorated or re-landscaped. Here we are in Kew Gardens. Check out the beautiful gazebo, check out the beautiful scenery. Come check out the beaches. East Toronto, the best.
Number 2, the Distillery District.
Hello everyone, I am Ward Anderson. I am co-host of the Ward and Al Show on SiriusXM's satellite radio. And I am here in the Distillery District in Toronto. It is an excellent, exciting, creative, artistic area full of condos and work and art and theater. It is actually the site of the largest collection of Victoria-era industrial architecture in North America. So there's a lot to see, there's a lot to do. It's beautiful, and we should check it out. This is what I love about the Distillery District. You have such a blending of different arts and styles and architecture. You've got modern art mixed with old architecture, mixed with new residences, right here, all wrapped up together. One of the first things you notice about the Distillery District is the brick roads. Not a lot of traffic here. That's because parking is all on the outskirts and the cars are kept on the outside. It's a pedestrian-friendly part of town, something you don't see a lot in big cities anymore. This is probably my favorite spot in the Distillery District. We are sitting right outside Balzac Coffee right now. This place combines two things that I love, people watching and caffeine. This piece of art is unique because it's always evolving. The stores in the area let you purchase locks and come and add to it yourself. This is one of my favorite places to go, not just in the Distillery District, but in all of Toronto. We are at the Mill Street Brew Pub. Mill Street Brewery is a very popular and award-winning brewery that was founded not just right here in Toronto, but right here in the Distillery District. It's named after Mill Street, where we are right now. A very popular brewery. It's also a very popular pub. One of the most exciting places to go any night of the week right here in the Distillery District. There's no shortage of great shopping in Toronto, especially right here in the Distillery District. But in places like here, you can find the perfect blend of tourist attraction and handcrafted art, all for purchase. If you are a lover of live theater like I am, then you're going to love the fact that right here in the Distillery District, they have the Young Center for the Performing Arts. This is two theaters in one complex. They have theater, live events, and music all year round. The Distillery District got everything from rentals to places you can own, and it's booming right now. So make sure you check it out. I'm Ward Anderson. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Number 3, the Annex.
Hi there, I'm TV personality Terry Hart, and this is my hood. It's the Annex. Truth be told, it was my dream to live here from the second I stepped foot into this great city of ours, and it's no wonder why. Walkable streets, excellent shopping, every once in a while a lovely margarita, and of course, great entertainment. So of course, what every neighborhood needs is great street shopping. And a store that I've been coming to for about 20 years is right here on Bloor Street in the heart of the Annex, Risqué. Exactly the right price point, and you've got everything. Another thing that Risqué has done so really well is support local artists. And we see that with their jewelry, their candles.
We also are all personal stylists. So if you have an event or something that you really need to go to, you come in here and we'll set you up. We'll throw a bunch of things at you, make sure you love it.
And here's the problem with Risqué. These are now coming home with me.
And there you go.
Thanks, Hannah. Have a great day.
You too. Take care.
Risqué has been around in the Annex for about 25 years, but this place, Fuzz Wax Bar, just opened about a year ago. I can get a layer at Risqué and a layer off here. And we're talking to Jessica Frampton, who's one of the owners here at Fuzz Wax Bar. Now, when did you guys open your Annex location?
We opened Annex, oh gosh, it's almost been a year. It's the walk-by traffic that really appealed to us here on Bloor. Lots of students.
So what's the most popular?
For girls, definitely Brazilian and brows. And for guys, chest and back.
I'm gonna get my brows done.
Awesome.
We use a hard wax here at Fuzz. It leaves the integrity of your skin alone, and it just shrink wraps around the hairs as it sets. So it's really gentle to use for the face.
It doesn't hurt at all, and it really changes the look of your face. The Annex attracts the perfect mixture of people here in Toronto. There's tons of students. Also, we've got generations of families, people who have inherited houses from their parents and grandparents and retain the original architecture. Of course, the Annex is known for the Victorian homes, but that's not the only real estate option here. There are tons of rentals that definitely look to the students at U of T to rent. And also, because of the fantastic transportation options, a lot of people want to live here without a car. And as you can see, parking is at a maximum, so the subway is how you want to do it. We've got Bathurst Station right here, and just down the way is Spadina, and that connects us north and south and east and west. And if you also need to, you can jump on a streetcar or a bus. They're everywhere. Well, if you haven't heard, Toronto has turned into the taco capital of the world, and leading the charge is Barrio Coreano. And after I've already, shopped, been waxed, taken the subway, I think there's nothing better than Melissa here making me a really excellent margarita. Perfect. And there you have it, the Annex through my eyes. I hope you had as great a time as I did roaming the streets of this city. I'm gonna go check out a movie.
Number 4, Stonegate Queensway.
Hi, my name's Damon Bennett. I spent the last 10 years on HGTV helping people rebuild their homes. I now reside in Etobicoke, and let me tell you why I do. Well, this is considered the Stonegate Queensway area, and as you can see, it's beautiful. Here we are at Colonel Sam Smith Park, and what it does is it borders Humber College, and it ends up right at the lake. And that's a beautiful, giant park, but here's what I love about it. There's no one here but us. 10 minutes from downtown, yet we're alone, basically in the wilderness here. You got the lake, you got the bushes, there's a lot of bird watching in the area. We have a marina right around the corner, plus we have a great cafe that's right on the water around the corner. Now, Etobicoke is going to have everything you need in terms of big box stores and restaurants. We even have Sherway Gardens that's adding thousands of square feet to its store, a real destination. But what I really like is the walk-up old school store where you can go and eat, go and buy, or anything else you want. And one of my favorite places in Etobicoke is obviously where my beloved Maple Leafs and Marlies practice. Let's go see them. So look at this, we just walked off the street and we're actually in the practice facility for the Toronto Maple Leafs. This is something you can do whenever they're here practicing. One of the biggest things for any neighborhood is going to be transportation, and right behind me we have Kipling Station. We have subways, we have buses, and we have GO trains that bring you to all areas of the city. You can get downtown 10 minutes, you can get to the airport in about 5. Anywhere you want to go starts right here. We have tons of schools. There's public schools, there's great art schools, great high schools, and we have Humber College here right behind me. You get a lot of bungalows in this neighborhood, post-war homes, 2-story brick homes, around 2,000 to 3,000 square feet. You can see what we're doing to the bungalows. This is one I'm building right now, and you can see construction happening all over the place in this area. In this neighborhood, you can also rent and buy. Homes are for rent or for sale. The greatest part about Etobicoke is the revitalization. As you can see behind me, we have 6 brand new condos, another one being built up the road, another one on the other side of the road down there, bringing thousands of people to this area and bringing in whole youth culture. Now, the one place you have to stop at when you're in Etobicoke is Tom's Dairy. It's right on the Queensway, and it's been around for 45 years. I think people from all around the world come here to get ice cream. I'm next. Oh, you can't have that.
Number 5, St. Lawrence Market.
Hello, my name is Julie Daniluk, and I'm the author of Meals That Heal Inflammation and the co-host of the Healthy Gourmet TV show. I'm here in one of the most historic and beautiful parts of Toronto, the St. Lawrence Market neighborhood. And I can't wait to show you all the nooks and crannies and all the amazing, fantastic people that make up this fantastic, diverse neighborhood. Let's get going. We are here in the oldest, most impressive farmers market you could possibly imagine. Know that this has been in existence for 210 years. It's actually the original city hall, and then they built on this fabulous, massive market that is constantly bustling with all this amazing diversity of food, some of the freshest, most delicious choices. In 2012, National Geographic named this the best market in the world. We're landlocked here in Toronto, so it's extremely important for us to hit the fishmonger every time we're at the St. Lawrence Market, because they provide the freshest fish you can possibly imagine. What's your personal favorite? What should I get today? Wow, that's amazing. That's a BC salmon. Omega-3s in that fish are one of the most anti-inflammatory foods you could possibly embrace. I'm going to show you my favorite juice bar in this neck of the woods. It's fantastic. I got to show you. I'm going to order up some ginger, some carrots, some beets. Let's get some health into the supercharged walk. Can I have a beet, carrot, ginger, please? With lots of ginger. Did you guys want one? Carrots are rich in vitamin A, which is going to not only help you see better, but also help to heal your skin. And that beet is incredible for cleansing your liver. I'm awake now. Who needs coffee? This is one of my favorite buildings in all of Toronto, the Flatirons building. It's a cool triangular building built in 1892. I love the fact that not only does this have the best food around, it also has some of the most amazing places to see the arts. Whether it's the Sony Performing Arts Center or whether it's going to see some great jazz at the Reservoir Lounge, you're always going to have that artistic flair all around you. You wonder who your neighbors might be? Well, they're often young professionals all the way to the empty nesters, anywhere from 25 to 64. Transportation in this part of Toronto is so incredibly simple. You can walk to almost anything, but if you really need to get somewhere fast, I love renting a bike. A cab is just a jump away, and hey, there's also the Red Rocket that takes you just a few minutes down to the Union Station, and from there you can take a subway or a train to just about anywhere in this beautiful city. One of my favorite memories is going to George Brown Culinary College, where I was able to really understand how to build flavors. You will love dining in their restaurant. Check it out. People love living in this neighborhood because Toronto is right at their fingertips. Whether it's living in a huge condo building or one of the awesome converted loft spaces, or maybe you want to consider one of the oldest, most established housing cooperatives here in Toronto, you're going to have so many places to choose from. It was so fun to share one of my favorite neighborhoods in Toronto, whether it's the shopping, whether it's the nightlife, whether it's enjoying an amazing dinner out with friends, whether it's just a beautiful walk in the park. This might be the oldest neighborhood in Toronto, but there's going to be incredible new things for you to find each time.
Number 6, Yorkville.
Hi, I'm Zane Megji, and I'm an interviewer and a director. When I first moved to Toronto, I lived just outside of Yorkville. And there's a lot of stuff going on here, and I thought we'd rediscover it together. And right here, we are in the heart of the shopping district. Yorkville is the center of high-end living with restaurants, boutiques, residences. You'll find fashionistas, designers, artists, and maybe even a celebrity or two. As you can see, we have some condo construction behind us. Yorkville is home to a lot of mid to high-rise apartment buildings, but they're not for the budget conscious. A lot of the places around here have upscale finishes, renovated suites. They're executive rentals. But don't worry, you can always visit. Lots of tourists do all the time. So easy to get around Yorkville. You can take the subway, you can grab a cab, you can be driven around in a black car, or you can just walk everywhere. But don't get run over. The Manulife Centre has been around for a very long time, and it is a great representation of Yorkville. It's got businesses, it's got shopping, it's got a gym, and that's why all these people are here. Okay, so there's a lot of shopping that goes on in Yorkville, but one of my favorite places to go is the Indigo bookstore. So much stuff happens here. If I started a book club, what would happen? It would just be me walking around, finding books that I like, and taking photos of the covers with the intent to maybe read them later, because there's just so many books. This is the section that I hang out in the most, the well-being, self-help one. A friend of mine who's a magazine editor suggested that if we want to sit down in Yorkville, we should check out Morocco and also satisfy our sweet tooth. To start off with, what's like the signature piece that I should know about?
Definitely our truffles.
Oh, why's that?
We have over 25 varieties, and we make them all by hand in-house. Delicious flavors all the way from peanut butter and jam to spicy flavors like Izzat, which is a cardamom.
Spicy and dark.
Spicy and dark.
Just like me. What are macarons?
Macarons are a French pastry, and we have a variety of different flavors for us.
So refined. Look at that. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Have a great day.
Bye. Anything you want, you can get right here in Yorkville. If you got the dollars. But come see for yourself.
Number 7, Bloor West Village.
Hi, I'm Emmanuel Belleville, and I'm the creative director of Floral Home. Welcome to Bloor West Village. The reason why we're here today is I want to show you a little bit of why I like this place. Some of my favorite spots to go, my favorite places to hang out, and why you should come hang out here too. Unlike other areas in Toronto, the houses here aren't long and narrow, and they're all detached. So it's a well-established neighborhood with some great houses that have been here for a long time. And obviously, there's a very much a traditional design sense in the style of homes around here with all kinds of bricks. So when they decided to put new condos in here, you can see they didn't go for the typical all covered in glass modern style. They actually tried to create something that blended into the neighborhood quite nicely. The average home around here is about $800,000, and I would say the average income is well over $100,000 as well. So it's a great neighborhood to raise a family, and most definitely a great place to call home. And as far as getting around is concerned, well, obviously you can walk the neighborhood, and there are plenty of buses, and the subway is right on the line. Starbucks, tons of delis, banks, natural food stores, you name it. Bloor West has everything you could ever need. Well, welcome to Sunset Grill. This is my favorite spot to go for breakfast. In fact, you can find me here pretty much every other Sunday morning having some good old bacon and eggs. In your humble opinion, not that you're biased or anything, best breakfast in Bloor West Village?
Absolutely.
I'll do the bacon and eggs.
How do you like your bacon?
See, that's service. Crispy.
Crispy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay, bacon over
Yummy, okay. Dip the potatoes in some egg. One of the great things about this area is that you can be close to downtown Toronto, and if you want to get away from it all, just come down here. Check it out. This is actually the Humber River. Serenity, peace. Welcome to Humber Cinemas. This is my favorite spot to go see a movie in Toronto. It's actually right around the corner from my house. This place opened in 1949, one of the most popular theaters to go to in the 50s, and it's great for date night. All right, so that was Bloor West Village. I think it's a fantastic community you would love to move into. Beautiful, well-established homes, great neighborhood of people, lots of things to do, great infrastructure, great transportation. I mean, a great place to watch a movie too. So I say, when it comes to rating Bloor West Village, I'm giving it 2 thumbs up.
Number 8, West Queen West.
Very Toronto moment. Hi, I'm Leslie Roberts from Global Television, co-host of the morning show and the news hour at 5:30. And we are in one of my favorite parts of Toronto, West Queen West. Some of the famous parts of West Queen West, the Drake, the Gladstone, those cool hotels, of course. You've got upteen restaurants, something for everyone here. You've got incredible shopping. You've got great transportation. And also you have the ability of having fresh fruit and flowers. This really feels like a piece of New York in Toronto. But of course, it's West Queen West. Make sure you get that right. This is the house my brother used to live in. What introduced me to Toronto, that house right there. In terms of housing, there's everything under the sun, really. You've got some of the traditional Victorians that have either single family or duplexes. Many of them could be renoed. You've got brand new condominiums, and then you've got brand new homes that are basically replacing the tear down. Here's a great example of why this neighborhood's kind of cool, because you've got family, but you've also got the hipsters. This is the original location, and I have to tell you, they've got some of the best pasta I've ever had. Who doesn't like great desserts? Who hasn't heard of dufflets? Did you know that the origin of dufflet pastries is right here on Queen Street West? Part of the fun is browsing, and so here we are at Quasimodo, which is really an eclectic modern furniture store. I like to follow the rules. It says, please leave your beverage while you look around, so I'm doing that. But they've got something for everyone here. And various prices. It's pretty cool. Hey, you want a tattoo? You've come to the right place because there are tattoo parlors, it seems, on every corner. Need a wax? They do that here too. Why not try their Brazili? It comes in 4 fun styles. One of the most attractive things, I guess, is the fact that you've got lots of art galleries. This is a really cool thing called the Yellow Corner. It is photography. West Queen West. What's not to like about this place? Because if you need it, you can find it here. If you want it, they've got it. And if you want a little escape from the city living, they have that too.
Number 9, Roncesvalles.
Hey guys, welcome to Roncesvalles. My name is Kim Dion. I'm a television personality. I'm also a health and wellness advocate, which is why I am so excited to take you around this neighborhood filled with great people and healthy stuff, which is all what I'm about. I'm going to show you around the neighborhood a bit so you can love it just as much as I do. The streets of Roncesvalles. To live here, you can rent for sort of on average price. The prices for buying a house are a little bit above average, but a lot of people are buying older homes and renovating them. So you see a lot of renovation. In fact, I'm super excited because I'm moving into the neighborhood and we are renovating our own detached home. It runs the gamut here. You can get apartments, you can get detached homes. There are brand new condos going up. Really reflects the kind of eclectic neighborhood that Roncesvalles is, and you don't just see it in the houses, obviously, you see it in the people. All walks of life here. A lot of young families, a lot of young kids actually. This is a place to be if you like kids and if you like dogs, or if you wanted to maybe, I don't know, be my neighbor, because I'll be here. So one of the fantastic things about Roncesvalles is that there are all sorts of little spas, nail spas. Anya's spa I wanted to come to because she specializes in holistic treatments, so it was really important to me to meet her. I'm getting ready to get my very first reflexology treatment. Yes. I'm excited about it. What are you going to do?
I will work on your feet where every single part of your body is reflected, and you will really feel great after. I promise you that.
I promise you I'll stay forever.
I am established on Roncesvalles for 16 years, so I have my faithful clients, which they coming, for last 16 years to see me, and I love what I'm doing.
Not only does it feel just amazing because you're so good at it.
Oh, thank you.
I feel happy, I feel relaxed, and I feel like this is my new home.
So one of the other great things about Roncesvalles is that they're really big on local food. Stasis is right behind me. We're gonna go in there and check out some of their local preserves.
Julian, so good to meet you.
Likewise.
I'm so stoked to be in here. I can't even tell you, this shop is amazing.
Thank you. Over time, it's slowly been evolving from just preserves and honey and maple syrup to now all these great local products. Our most popular product, above all, is our Ontario hot sauce.
Oh yes, I'm familiar with this. And you're the recipe genius, so you come up with how this works?
Yeah.
I'm kind of salivating here. Would it be okay if I put this whole thing in my mouth all at once?
Yeah.
Tears of joy.
So in terms of getting around, there are so many streetcars. They'll take you anywhere in the city. If you don't want to take a streetcar, Dundas West subway station is just around the corner. And if you want to drive, of course, you've got Bloor West, which is right down there. And then the Lakeshore, which is easy peasy. It's actually perfect for getting around. So we're at Sororan Park. It is winter and it's freezing, but you can still enjoy this park because they actually put in an ice rink every year. So much fun. So you can come and run around with the dog, or you can attempt to skate like me. Did you have fun? I had fun. I thought that was awesome. So if you haven't fallen in love with Roncesvalles already, well, I don't know what's wrong with you, because there's so many great things about it. The shops, the restaurants, the focus on health, the focus on community. Just come, you'll like it.
Number 10, the Junction.
Hi everybody, my name is Yannick Simard. I'm the principal designer of the Toronto Interior Design Group. And today, I'm going to show you a little bit of my house, but I'm going to take you on the tour, and hopefully you can appreciate this neighborhood as much as I do. The family room / dining room / TV room / study room. And I have to show you my favorite piece here that I've designed. It's a custom sofa, and on one end, it's closed. But on this end, you see I've done it only half open. It accommodates the table, so you can push the table towards the sofa and you can sit around, have fun, watch TV, have a nice meal, have some nice friends over. While this beautiful design didn't happen just on its own, I've decided to move my design studio in the Junction as well. So now I live here, I play here, and I work here. Well, as much as I love my house here in the Junction, I do spend a fair amount of time here at my design studio, the Toronto Interior Design Group. And same as my house, I kind of designed my office the same way, using mid-century pieces here and there. And this must be one of my favorite rocking chairs. Hey, after all, I'm French, eh? So in the French, we like to rock. You know what else rocks? Is the location of this building. I have the Keele and Dundas intersection just right across the building here, which is the real Junction. It's got my favorite restaurant, Rue, here across the street. And who doesn't like the view of our beautiful CN Tower, which makes you realize that we're not that far from downtown. So you know what? It's time for a little bit of exercise. Mia, come on. Meet my neighbors. Well, actually, the houses of my neighbors, because it's still a little chilly outside, so everybody is inside. But what I really like about the Junction is the mix of people that are here. You've got lots of single, very young family, hip people mostly, I have to say. And you've got a mix of townhouse, beautiful Victorian and Queen Anne houses, and even like big condo towers. We have another project on the other side of the street that will be built very soon, so it will bring a totally different crowd of people. So I really like that there's a mix of every social ladder. This would describe really well what the real Junction is, and it's got like all the shop you want here. It's, you know, you can come here late at night and there's like lots of traffic, lots of people walking here. It's very good to mention that this neighborhood, the Junction, is extremely accessible for everybody, whether you ride a bus, you ride a subway, you ride a bike. Well, if you want to treat yourself, come to a Valley home. For me, it is a treat to come here because it makes you instantly happy. It's very colorful. Look at these amazing cushions here at the back. The pieces of furniture. This is one of my favorite piece of furniture. Glance at the back of this amazing showroom. You know what? No one can tell me that you cannot find something that you like. I like to look at what's happening with the neighborhood, which is very flourishing because now we can drink alcohol in the Junction. And the reason is between 1903 and 1998, the city decided to forbid the use of alcohol here because our stockyard worker abused too much of it. So they decided to shut down all the alcohol permits here. So since 1998, the city had decided to lift the ban on alcohol, and now we can have 1 or 2 or maybe 3. And what better spot than the Playa Cabana Cantina, my favorite taco shop. Let's go check it out. My favorite dish, the guac here, everything is made from scratch. There's no preservative. Those are like homemade chips. You know what? This is new. This is something I have yet to try, but it looks amazing. Actually, it just shows the diversity of what the neighborhood is all about. And trust me, here it's quiet now because we're like filming in the afternoon, but it's always jam-packed until, you know, like early morning here. And it's a lot of fun. It's got a great buzz. So you know what? Might not be a bad idea to come and check out and try this amazing guacamole.
Number 11, Wallace Emmerson.
Hi guys, I'm Hula Reyes, fashion stylist and founder of FashionNights.com, one of Toronto's leading fashion and lifestyle blogs. And today I'm talking to you guys about one of my favorite neighborhoods, which is the Wallace Emmerson neighborhood. I'm going to be talking to you guys about where to go, what to eat, what kind of coffees to drink and where to get this coffee, and the quirks and what makes this up-and-coming neighborhood really what it is. We're here at Paris Bakery, which is probably one of my favorite places within the neighborhood. And they have the best little quechadas natas here, which is one of my favorites in the whole, like ever, anything, ever. Best sweets ever. The custard tarts, okay? You just gotta come here for custard tarts. Eating my custard tart, yes. Warm, people, just come out of the oven. So we're right here at the heart of Wallace and Emmerson neighborhood, where we have everything kind of comes together. You have that really great cultural feel. We have some new younger kind of urban professionals coming through within the neighborhood, and having that really great diversity within the neighborhood has really made Wallace Emmerson what it is. We're here at Wallace Espresso. Toronto has an affinity for coffee, especially good coffee shops. Wallace Espresso is probably one of the best in the city, has great coffee. I mean, if you're not coming here in the mornings, what are you doing? So the great thing about the Wallace Emmerson neighborhood is that there's an assortment of mom and pop stores all over the place. How many years exactly have you been here?
If I tell you, you won't believe me.
Behind me is pretty much what represents the Wallace and Emmerson neighborhood. They're kind of the heritage, kind of really great character buildings, kind of getting the old and the new, working and making sense with one another. 3 actual main bus routes from the TTC that go through the neighborhood as well. The Lansdowne subway station is right down the street. So I mean, you have no excuse not to come here. Thanks guys for coming along with me, visiting the Wallace Emmerson neighborhood. And you should totally be here because if you're not here, you're missing out. This neighborhood is super up and coming and you need to get down here now.
Number 12, King West.
Hey, it's Todd Shapiro. I host my own show, The Todd Shapiro Show on SiriusXM, and now we're about to explore the neighborhood that I spent the last 14 years of my life in, King West. Nice to see you again.
That was a pleasure.
It's my old concierge. I lived here for many years, right here in King West. I was the only building on the street, and as you can see now, there's a plethora of different condominiums going up. So in the area, I would say that there's definitely a majority of renters. A lot of the buildings going up right now have condominiums that are sort of like 500 square feet and under. The reason being is that people treat their homes these days as hotel rooms. They have such fast, busy lives. They work hard and they play hard. A lot of young professionals. There's way more kids around, which is very cool. It's developing. Here we are in King West at Got Style, only the best men's clothing store, not only in King West, I would say in all of Canada. They'll fit you here properly at Got Style. Makes me look like bigger, like I've been working out and I haven't. Done. Thanks, sold. She's the best. Transits, you know, a lot of people walk within the neighborhood for sure. It's very convenient with the King streetcar. I was always personally a driver, even if I had to go down a half a kilometer. You know, it's very convenient, this neighborhood for sure. And if you live here, you definitely don't need a car. Everything was within a half a kilometer of one another. So I think when people think of King West, they think of King and Portland. This is sort of a main intersection. What's so amazing about it is you get anything from a great new spot called Portland Variety that's opened up to the beer market in one corner, go get your hair cut over there. Tons of great restaurants in the neighborhood. Wabora, the best sushi restaurant in King West. Hey, how you doing, Daniel? Good. So I love the rolls here because many of their different rolls come without the rice, as you saw by that blazer. I'm trying to trim down a little bit. Thank you, sir. My favorite, the Bracebridge. My favorite, the spicy cottage. Oh no, I'm sorry, my favorite, the sashimi roll. I love Wabora, and I love eating good food. All right, Daniel, I'm off. Thank you for another great meal as always.
All right, take it easy.
Off to see some amazing other places in King West. So we're here at Lou Dog's. Great kind of party atmosphere. On a chilly day, there's nothing like coming to this warm environment. You can see they got old farm boards. They're famous for a pulled pork poutine. It is unbelievable. It's truly their signature dish. You need to get to the Lou Dog's to try the lutein. Incredible. If you're a young professional and you're outside of the city right now and you're looking for somewhere to move within the city, hopefully you can afford it because King West is the place to be. Lots of parties, incredible food, really good people. This is truly the place to be.
Number 13, Liberty Village.
My name is Casey Stewart. I'm a Toronto-based lifestyle blogger, and today I'm in Liberty Village, one of my favorite hoods, and I'm going to show you around. Liberty Village! Whee! Get a coffee and a latte. I've worked in Liberty Village for 2 years. It was such a great experience, but since then, the neighborhood has changed so much. There's a ton of new condos, restaurants, businesses. You can basically live in Liberty Village and not leave if you don't want to. This is the Liberty Street Cafe, and it is a hotspot for TFC fans. When there's a game, the stadium is really close, so everyone likes to hang out here. You see a sea of red with the scarves. There's all kinds of food you can get around here. There's dance lessons, there's some avocado for some shopping. I'd really like to buy this, I think. Woo! This is a great store for vitamins, supplements. If you're a health nut, this is the place you want to go. And it also smells so good in here. And here's a spot if you want to get a mani-pedi on Sunday with your bestie. I like wearing red. I think it kind of matches maybe my lipstick. Laser clinics, skincare, Locust, another shopping store. There's so many new things around here. Now this is my kind of place. The Brazen Head has 2 wicked patios, one in the back and one upstairs. Beer place. I think that most of the people that live here, there's lots of young families and young urban professionals that want to live downtown but want to find kind of a place that has its own community, and you can find that here. I love Liberty Village because it's like really close to downtown. And there's tons of shops, there's tons of food, there's lots of patios for the summer, and there's so many things to do in the area.
And those are our 13 favorite Toronto neighborhoods. I hope this video inspired you to check out some of these amazing districts yourself. Do you have a favorite Toronto neighborhood? Let us know in the comments below. We are super excited to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button below and check out our website, nexthome.ca, for more lifestyle stories like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in our next video.